6 people watching. Right, come on, Sue. Let's get this show on the road.
Where do you want these
I just
phones?
went to go live on Instagram, guys. Sorry about this. Just going to look at my lovely.
I like how you have your cup of tea there, or coffee, or whatever it is.
Where do you want these?
It's the Connor's kindly made for me. What do I do?
Do you want the least down here?
Oh, just job it goes.
Oh,
So
okay.
people are coming on that. Have we cross-posted to Limited?
Yep, Magic and Southeast Europe.
Right, lovely. Okay, right, let's get this show on the road. All right. Right now. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, Europe, and good evening, Australia. It's SollyJo here, coming live to you from the Woodbury Bend and Posture Workshop here in Leeds, the UK. The weather is grey clouds. We've got some sunshine trying to peek through. So let us know where you're joining us from, and let us know what the weather's like, because you know I love my weather reports. Today is a very exciting day. It is the release of 6 of our brand new push chalk stencils and 2 gorgeous, fabulous Woodbury Bend mouldings. And I have the lovely Sue Parson from Sue Chic here in the workshop.
Hi everybody, great to be here. I think we're going to have fun, aren't we, with these?
Yeah.
Have we got some treats in store?
Now, this live is going to be relatively short considering the our other releases that I've done over the years. Just because I want you guys to stay and see everything and not get bored halfway through and think that you're just watching paint dry, which in effect you are watching paint dry. But so without delay, and before I start, we have a 10% discount which is going to go into the comments for the next 24 hours on any of the 6 stencils that we are releasing today. That will get pinged in the comments, so you know. We're also doing a little bit of a contest, so by the end of the live, if you stay till the end, we're going to be giving away 3 coupons for you to go shopping to get whatever you want on the Woodbury Bend and Push Chalk website. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, but you need obviously to concentrate and take everything in so that you can answer the questions at the end of the live. I estimate about 35 to 40 minutes for this live to last. So I'm going to get on. So as I said, we've got 6 beautiful new stencils. 3 of them have been designed by my lovely daughter Alexandra, and the other 3 by fabulous artist Bella. Hope she's watching. Hi Bella, she couldn't be with us today. So I'm just going to walk you through the stencils. We're not going to be using every single stencil because we're here for a couple of hours. So the first new stencil is called Geofusion. Now I did put this in the creations group yesterday, just as a sneak peek for the members. And that's it here. That's the Geofusion. It is the PCS087 code. I'm going to open it up. We're not going to be using this stencil today, but we are going to be showing you what we've done in the workshop over the past 3 days, 4 days. We've had some fun, haven't we?
We have, it's been fun.
We painted the studios, and so there we go. So Sue is going to bring in the board that we have actually done using the stencil. I'm just going to go through what we've done here. In fact, I'm just going to pop that down there so you're not getting tired. So I started off with a black background, which I've done for all the stencils. And as you can see, it is a repeatable stencil. Have I got that right? Yeah. So it's a repeatable stencil. I'll go from there. Drag it off a little bit, obviously. Overlapped it slightly there. Brought it down. So I use this stencil 4 times. Now these stencils are reusable, so just take care and always keep them. Try and keep them in the plastic. Give them a good scrub with nice soapy water, warm soapy water, and then you can use these again and again and again and again and again. I have some stencils here in the workshop which I've had right from the word go when we started manufacturing stencils in 2020, and I've never had to throw one away yet, and I do obviously use them an awful lot. So on So that is the Geofusion. I can imagine this wallpaper on floors, tiles. I think that's going to be a great one.
Yeah, it's
I
beautiful.
really love that. So that's the Geofusion, my friends. Okay, and on to the next. The next one is called Art Decor Border, and this one, sorry, the previous one, the Geofusion, my daughter designed. She also manufactures them for us. This next stencil is the first of Bella's designs, and we designed the stencil in such a way that you can use it in lots of different spaces. So this is the Art Deco Border by Bella. There we go. Hello guys, let me know where you're joining us from, what the weather's like.
We have had someone in the YouTube chat called MSWO042 say hello from Louisiana.
Hello Louisiana, good morning, what's the weather like over there? So, we've got some borders here, as the name implies, we've got a little plaque in the middle, and we fixed a board with just some indications of the multitude of different ways you can use this. So, this element, for instance, we've used it here, part of it here, we've used it across here, then you've got the plaque in the middle, we've put these two together, I'll double them up here, and then for this lovely border, turn that, I can't see very well, for this lovely border, we've depicted it here coming off this corner, so it's a very flexible, like a lot of our products, it's a very, very flexible product. And you can see down there, we've done that back to front, so we've stenciled it that way, and then we've turned the stencil over and come in, and I quite like that. That looks like a door plate. You could almost stick your hardware onto that.
It's very lacy as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's very, very, very lacy. So that is the Art Decor Border PCS 082. It's minus 15, Patty, wow, in Chicago. Have you got snow, my love? Right, that's the second one. The next one is called Italian Border, and seeing as we are cross-posted to our lovely Italian distributor, Magic Paint, here is a beautiful stencil, which we thought looks Italian, with a lot of old Italian elements in it. So there we go, that's the Italian border. Again, we tried to make these as flexible as possible for you, so you've got like 3 designs in one. That would be used as a corner element when you want to go around the corners with the actual board. Again, we've got a plaque there, very well manufactured, quite thick, and again you can use these again and again and again. Just all you need to do is wash them with soapy water and hang them up to dry, and then I recommend you put them back in their plastic, got a little hanger there, and just hang it up. And as long as you keep them nice and flat, you can use these again and again and again and again and again. So what are we doing with this, Sue?
I know, look at that, absolute wow. And this to me, this is a beautiful door plate as well, or drawer fronts.
And we've achieved that with this, with that design here. So we've stenciled that there like so, and then we've come in with the reverse side to create that back plate. Obviously we've got the border going on around here, that's this one used again here, and we've used that corner element up here so you can go around corners if you wanted to do specific things there. So this one is the Italian border PCS 083, keep that in mind, everybody. That's the third one. The fourth one, sorry, that was by Bella as well. The second one of my daughters, Alexandra's, is called Weave, which is a very interesting and these are all very trendy. They're all in at the moment. I went down to Jonathan to see Jonathan Mandis last week because we are planning the release of a really special big product that I'm coming out with in a couple of months. And we went into B&Q and everything was this kind of, along these kind of lines, and especially scallops as well. So I was amazed actually. So weave. Okay, and we created this pattern, kind of self-explanatory. Again, all the stencils are self-repeatable. So,
And actually really easy to line up and use, aren't they, to repeat the pattern?
yeah. So that's weave. There's not much to say about that. I think that would look great on a wall.
Well, we were saying as well, weren't we? Initially, basket weave it looks like, but also I think if you did that in a nice metallic, so with your paste, it would look like the checker plate, the checkerboard that you have on the floor. I think you get a nice effect.
Right, so weave, my friends, keep that in mind. It's PCS086. The fifth one up on the stage is. Do you just want to see if that's dried yet? We've done something with glass plaster.
I've got this one next.
So yeah, I just want to see if that's no, that's not ready yet. That's not ready. So we're going to go with a leafy border. This is by Bella. I think this is going to be one of the most used and most versatile of the stencils. All these are hand drawn by Bella. Here we go, various elements again. And this is what we created.
Just come up a little bit on that one.
I really, just look at all that delicate work there. So that's Leafy border PCS084. This is the one that we're going to be using today to do a project with. And Sue's going to do that project. Don't forget we have another stencil after this, and we also have 2 wood ribbon mouldings to show you, so don't go anywhere. And don't forget at the end, we're going to be giving away 3 coupons for you to go shopping. I think it's 30 GBP each, which is about $50 US. You need to wait till the end to see that. And also, don't forget there is a 10% off all these stencils for the next 24 hours. So if you want to go in and buy these, you do get the 10% discount. Right, I'm going to step aside and let my lovely friend here take over.
We're doing this drawer now, yeah?
Sorry?
We're doing the drawer.
Yeah.
Just checking where I'm at. So yeah, I actually couldn't wait to get my hands on this one, and I have already, this will be the completion that I'm now going to show you, and if you wait till the end, I think we're going to be looking at the whole piece, aren't we?
Yes,
we are, yeah. So, yeah. So I'm going to, because of the project that I'm doing, I'm going to cut this piece off, so I'll just do that quickly now. These are really nice and strong.
Wait 1 minute, where's my phone? Are you going to get it?
Yeah.
Are you going to get Sue? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Right, so I'm just going to cut this off. Try and do it as straight as possible. Not very interested in watching me cut this, so. Not guilty, mine's on silent. The good thing is you can cut these to use them in separate elements if you want to, so that they'll fit into different spaces. So that's now left me with that piece there, and I'll just grab the piece, the drawer that I'm going to stencil. And it's in this fabulous bright green colour. I'm just wondering how I'm going to do this so that if I, oh no, we're going to be alright, I think. Everybody see what I'm doing. So I'm going to use this looks almost like vines sort of dripping down from the top of the drawer. So I'm just gonna, I've got some blue tape, please. Blue forget something. So while I'm waiting for blue tape, I'll just get organised with my paint. And I'm going to be using, as a contrast to this, it's La Magic paint, and this one is called Enjoy, which is very apt because I have enjoyed using this. So I'm going to be using a bit of that. I like to just pop a bit onto one of these wood bend backing boards in a tiny amount, and pop a bit of tape along my top edge. Don't mess that up. And then I'm going to use this stencil. Like I said, it's going to be a bit like a vine dripping down. So I think, is that, if you can see what I'm doing, can they?
Let me double check. Yes, it seems they can see.
Yeah. Oh, that's good then. Right. So I've got my brush chalk brush and a tiny amount of paint. Just going to go in. This is going to be ASMR. Nice and noisily. Taking that off now. And then I'm going to repeat that at different levels all the way along the top of this drawer. Go a little bit higher there.
You can't see very well.
Oh, on this one you can't.
Alright, yeah, because this flappers up as well.
Sorry guys, I'm just adjusting you
Just adjusting.
so you can see a
Is that
little bit
better?
better.
Yeah, it was a bit low there. Is that working now? It's because I've got this flipped.
Can they see on that one?
Yeah, that one seems fine.
What they can see is the back of your stencil. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you
just
wanna
twisting it a bit
twist
more.
it round.
Just
There you go.
Ah.
So that's it.
there you go.
Ta-da! I love the way Sue is turning these into like, well, scallops. Scallops is all very great. All these different levels.
So we had a question from Marie Kennedy saying, morning here, are these available in the USA and the approximate cost? So I had a quick look for you, Marie, and in the USA they are definitely available, yeah? And the approximate cost, so the Geofusion was just under $19.
What I'd like to say, guys, is they range from about $13 to $19, depending on which ones you. But it all depends on where you buy it from. If you buy it directly from us, you can go onto our website. Have you put anything in the comments? We need to put that. We're going to put the code in the comments now, guys, so you can get your 10% off, and that's going to be this flash
I
sale.
believe Alexandra's way ahead of us because that's been in the comments for the last 4 minutes.
Fabulous, great. And it's pinned, is it?
Let me make sure it is now, yeah.
Yeah, great. That's fab. So there is a 10% coupon there, guys, for anybody who wants to go onto the Would You Ben website. This will only be available for the next 24 hours. So if you'd like one of these stencils.
And if you want to see all 6 stencils nice and easily, there is a new release, January 2026 stencils and appliques section that you can use to see them all together and get an idea of the different pricing.
Fabulous. How long will that new thing be there on a...
Until we decide to take it away.
Right, okay.
Until we decide it's no longer the new release.
Okay.
So at least a couple of weeks, I'd say.
Okie dokie. So Connor's made a separate section on the website where you can see
All of the new releases at once.
So I'm going to turn that around so you can see that just by using that one element, I've made that sort of like a wisteria. And the sky's the limit. You'll see if you stay to the end what else I've done with it, because you can just do so much with this stencil. So am I handing back to my to the lovely Solly?
Right, what I had planned for the next stencil hasn't really worked, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So the last stencil that we are showcasing today and releasing is the Celestial Glass. There we go. And I'm definitely going to be using this on some flooring. So I'm going to be buying some 4x8 big boards and stenciling this onto the floors because this style is really in at the moment. So there we go. So that's the Celestial Glass. And we did a bit of tiling of the actual stencil yesterday. So just look at that. Isn't that fabulous? I absolutely love this. And this is going on one of my studio floor boards. Not actual floorboard, it will be a board that is for the floor. To make a fake floor. So there we are. And I also used our glass plaster, which is like a milky colour. Sorry, Connor.
It's alright.
The milky colour, and when it dries, it looks just like glass. It's totally transparent. Okay, but it's not dried fully yet. So I'll show it to you anyway. You can see it is starting to dry, but when it's totally clear, just that raised stencil look is absolutely stunning. Of course, if you use glass plaster and you're familiar with it, you can be putting your push chalk colour kits in here and making like a stained glass effect. So that is the Celestial Glass. So that's the last of our stencils. Hang tight because we've got two more. Where's that paper? I forgot what the name of these. I forgot the name of these. Right, so the first wood you bend is 2 leafy plaques. So these are our leafy plaques. I'm not going to be opening these up. I'm just showing them to you. And with the second one, which is my favourite, we're going to be opening that one up and we're going to be using it. Sue is going to attach that and show you. For those of you who don't know what wood you bend mouldings are, Sue is going to tell you. Or do you want me to do the bump and then you can do the...
It's entirely up to you. You can do the both if you want.
Right, I'll do the bump. So, acanthus drops. These are our acanthus, brand new Wood 7001 acanthus drops. Now you can see how big they are. They would be far too big to have as earrings. Yes, they're that big and they're quite chunky. So where's the one that's out of its So for those of you who don't know, Wood You Bend is a wooden product. It comes in 500 different designs and it looks and feels and acts like wood. It's porous, so you can paint it, you can sand it when it's cool, you can stain it because it's porous, and you can wax it because it's also porous, so the wax has got something to grab. You can obviously paint it, you can use these indoors and outdoors. I've had this on a sausage griddle for the past 15 minutes, so when it gets, when you warm it up, it becomes nice and bendy, and you can apply it onto contoured surfaces, which Sue is going to be doing in a minute. Okay. And to heat it up, you can use a heat gun, a sausage grill. You can also use a hairdryer. It just takes a little bit longer with the hairdryer. So Sue is going to be applying it to this piece
I think we were just going to bend it,
Yeah.
weren't we? Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to let Sue take over.
I'm headless as well. Right, so the trick is with these, you can see that's already really nice and flexible, but I'm just going to make sure it's really nice and hot. Give it a little bit more heat. And then normally what I would do is I would add my wood you glue to the back here, but for the purposes of the live and so that we're not going to bore you with sticking things. But just so that you can see how, obviously I've got a curved surface there, but that is going to bend really easily. I've got my hands out of the way. You can see how that's just going to bend to any substrate that's got a little bit of shape to it, and mostly even with when you think something is flat, it's usually not. It's usually full of lumps and bumps, and so that's really amazing that that's going to stick right down exactly where you want it. And once that's down, that's literally like part of your part of the whole piece. That is going to stay there. It's not going to pop off. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to be nice and solid.
And then you can paint it, and can you film it? And then ta-da, magic, there we go. We did stick one on earlier. You can see one of our wood you bend trims up there. So for lots of videos, educational and how-to videos, you can go to our YouTube channel, is Wood You Bend, and we've got lots on Facebook and Instagram as well, but it's best to go to YouTube because it's more educational there, and they're not deleting and taking things down.
And it's all organised, so like a lot of the tutorial videos are in a big playlist called tutorials. So if you want short little videos, not like a big, if you want a big long project, find the Would You Bend projects list. If you want, you know, little short tutorials on specific products, look for the tutorials playlist.
I think we need to get him for the
We
camera
do.
soon.
We need him round
He's
here.
ready, he's ready. In the next couple of months, like when he first came to work for me 2 years ago, I'm not going in front of the camera, I will not speak, I will film you and do all the rest. But you know, he enjoys a bit of banter, don't you?
I don't mind speaking, I was more just, I don't know if people want to see my artistic skills in action. I don't mind the speaking part.
You never know.
Right, so, before we announce anything, we need to tell you guys what you've got to do for this competition. I need the names of all 6 stencils, and the first ones that Alexandra will catch in the comment will win the 30 GBP voucher to go shopping with, which is about $50 US. Whilst you're all thinking about the names of the stencils, you've seen as that's going cold now, look, it's retaining the shape of the actual tin that we bent it to. Right, Sue is now, did you get Sue putting, I wouldn't do that later on. We're now going to show you what Sue has been working on for the past 2 days with the Leafy.
Just before just leading on from that really quickly, where that has now cooled and retained the shape, I would like to say that you can reheat these and as many times as you like. So if you change your mind, you can just reheat it.
Pull it off and
yeah, start again. If you
so the leafy border. This is what Sue has been working on for the past. Been working on a piece of furniture, so we're just working out now how to turn the cameras around so we can show you. Right, so there you go, guys. That is what Sue has been working on.
show the ends as well.
Yeah.
And end. Flip it once.
That is going in with that one. And I'm just going to put it around so you can see what she's done inside with the Leafy, Leafy boy stencil. So there you go, guys. Isn't that exceptionally pretty? I absolutely love that. And she's got different styles going on this piece. So this is more like a wallpaper.
Yeah, so that
very
is
detailed.
this element here. So I've just gone up and down with it in rows, and then on the front, we'll just I have used this little element here. I've used just facing each other on there. I've used that one again on there. Again, they're great for sort of where you're going to be putting your drawer handles, door handles. And then at the bottom, as you saw, we've gone for this sort of wisteria effect. This one again, just sort of taking it at different levels. So really, sky's the limit with it. I love this as well. This would look great as a wallpaper with this one all on its own.
Right, my friends, I think that is it. We need, sorry to be a pain in the butt, but we need to put everything back now because it's competition time. So let's bring the cameras back to where they were. And is our friend online telling us who's won or?
Let me have a look.
Thank you, Raklina. Hello, Rima. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? What's the weather like, Rima, in Boston? So, we're just waiting for the results to come back now. I'm just going to say once more, don't forget, guys, anybody can get 10% off these stencils for the next 24 hours. After that, the discount will not be available. What's up, Connor?
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, just trying to get in contact with Alexandra to find out who won.
Right. I think I'm going to be using this one. This one, all of them, they're all nice.
Yeah.
But this one in particular, I can see doing a lot of like the wisteria thing that Sue was talking about.
This one, I don't know if there are any Stranger Things fans, but this really has sort of put me in mind of 70s, 80s sort of graphics, so that's really in at the moment. They're all incredible, aren't they?
So should we show them the board one?
Yeah, let's show the board.
So going backwards, we've got the celestial glass. I'm assuming that people have already voted now, already put their.
If not, be quick, this is your second chance.
Leafy border, no, there's no second chances. Leafy border. Weave. Very in, very trendy at the moment. Always.
All of these can be used with a paste as well, can't they?
Yes,
So
they
3D.
Yeah, you can use our push stroke paste, which puffs up when you warm it up. So that's the Italian border. The Art Deco border. Have we got the?
The winner?
Yeah.
Just 1 second, I'm waiting for Alexandra to...
Ooh, the suspense.
The geofusion there. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay with admin as to who's won. So we'll just stay on because we really want to announce these before we go. I hate putting stencils back in plastic bags. It's really sticky. So, what is anybody up to? As I said, I went to Jonathan's last week and we were working on this new product I'm bringing out. Very different from the Would You Bend and the short product. It's going to be really exciting. Well, I think so. And then I came home for a couple of days and Sue came and we've just been go, go, go. Getting ready for this release and painting stuff in the workshop.
Painting everything inside.
Yes, painting everything inside. Yes. Do we have a winner or do we not have a winner?
I'm not.
We lost contact. What I'm going to do, guys, so that I'm not keeping you on, I am going to finish the live and then I am going to post who has won and we will get in touch with them personally because there is an internet issue at the moment.
That'll make it easier as well. We can see when, because obviously they're on 3 different platforms, and we'll see when all the comments got posted then.
Okay. Right, so this has been SollyJo with the winter stencil and Would You Bend release with my lovely, gorgeous friend Sue Parsons from Sue Chic. Thanks ever so much for joining us. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you may be on this planet, and we will see you all very soon. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.